Top tip, always clean behind your flaps. To celebrate the Proton Wira passing an MOT test recently, we are going to continue tarting it up. Like I said in the MOT video, there's no point in us ploughing loads of work cosmetically into the car if it needs some more work mechanically. In this video, we're going to fettle with the car. I'm going to give it a hoover out and a scrub and a clean off, and Dad is working on taking off the wiper arms because we're going to give those a paint as well. Thankfully, the trims around the windows that we normally have to paint on these cars doesn't need doing. Come with us then, more work on the Wira, making it the best in the UK, tarting it up, giving it a scrub, doing all sorts of stuff. I like painting wiper arms on cars. MOT pass for the Wira yesterday. Happy with that? Yeah, good news. And now we're going to tart it up a bit. You're taking the wiper arms off to get them painted. We're not going to be taking the rear off though, are we? Because that is going to cause us more grief. Off comes the wipers.
You know what I think to the Wira?
What do you think to the Wira? Subliminal messaging.
How I felt about it.
Why have you felt like that about the Proton Wira, please?
Dead things in there.
Why have you felt like that about the Wira?
I'm fed up with Wiras.
Dad's not impressed with the Wira because we've got this weird little electrical niggle with it that's to do with the central locking. That stopped working again, and the tacho is all over the shop and the fuel sender is all over the shop. It's just character on the car. Right, well, before I lather the car up and get it soapy and wet, I'm going to just clean out with my hoover all inside here. I'm not going to worry about cleaning all the car out, but all in here is just full of, I don't know, stuff, leaves and stuff. I don't want to get all that wet. So we'll get that out of there first. Right, all around the boot cleaned out, and actually I've done the door shuts as well. I've got to do Dad's top box apparently because he's been sharing his snacks with chickens. Meanwhile, window wiper update. Oh yeah, snacksident. Snacks. Don't worry, by the way, you're not missing out on me hoovering the interior out. That will come after I've given the car a rinse. So while I've given it a rinse, it can be drying whilst I do the interior. Watch this, watch this. Thumbs up please for bonus motorbike detailing content. Actually, on camera the car doesn't look very bad, it doesn't look dirty, but get up close and you will see stuff like all this that's come out of the washers and all in this scuttle panel. Dirt. Look at all that. In fact, I'm going to get my hoover in there, and the glass is all filthy and horrible, and it's all water stained. What are you doing? Yeah, I've not done the door shuts yet. Thanks. Top secret confession, if you ever see one of my cars at a car show and it looks immaculate on the outside, the chances are I have not done the door shuts. I hate cleaning door shuts. Hate it. Hate it. This is what I think about door shuts. Door shuts. Dad, however, loves cleaning door shuts. So if you come to a show and the doors are open and you see the door shuts, they have been cleaned by Dad. They've not been cleaned by me. So thumbs up for Dad cleaning door shuts. Let me know in the comments, by the way. Do you like cleaning door shuts or not? Oh, and also inside sunroofs as well. I don't do that.
You know, weasels.
Weasels? We're talking about the condenser that's down here that we've got to fit to a Hyundai. Weasels are complaining about Napa timing chains. Still going strong 2.5 years later. You're warming up your U-pole to do the wiper arms.
That bit there, I just strip it right off, look.
Oh.
You're not looking for a concourse condition, I think.
So here's a quick before. Like I say, actually, it comes up quite nicely on the camera here, but get a bit closer and you can see that the paint isn't great. And for a car that's not been washed for 12 years, it doesn't look too bad, I know. I've never been brave enough to get a machine polisher on a Proton because I know how thin the lacquer is. I genuinely think with a good, proper machine polish and proper equipment and knowledge and know-how, this would come up looking because the colour, I think, is fantastic on this car. What is the colour? I'm going to find out. Burger or PPG AC 16969 deep blue 6969. Right, this is what I've brought with me because my Giraffe Tools pressure washer at home has gone bang. That's something we need to repair. It's my fault. I left it out over winter and a pipe has split. What have I brought with me? I brought some magma, not dirty bike, just in case we need some magma. I brought some foam concentrate from my favourite German retailer. It's actually very good, this is. I've brought my snow foaming gun and lance. I've brought some Auto Glim SRP, some wheel trim cleaner, the best interior cleaner I've ever found in my life, which again is from the German retailer, and some of this Nielsen Cherry Shampoo. Good shampoo this. That will be a second pass with that. Then my drying cloth, my sponge and my grit guard. So actually it's the first time I've used this kit. It's from the team at Prunabo. It's got the snow foam lance and it's got the lance here. This is foam concentrate from Parkside. I love this stuff. It's forbidden green. When it goes in, it looks like an episode of Ghostbusters. So we'll spray it on and see how we get on. Right, this could possibly go quite wrong. Like I say, never used this before. That's good, it's pressurised at least. Right, so fan. You can change the nozzle, you can change the air intake. There, like that. Right, let's just change the fan. Let's change the air intake. Cool. Proton Wira. Ah, foamy. Good. Right. Let that do its work for 3 to 5 minutes. Do not let it dry, else that will be bad news. Let's show you a snowy Proton. Proton Wira. Actually quite a good piece of kit that, the Prunabo, whilst it's doing its thing. I'm going to get my bucket and a sponge, give it a rinse off, then I'll get a shampoo on it. Round 2. Right, round 2, hot water. Right, a couple of goes with the snow foam and a bit of a blast off. Now I'm going to get the cherry shampoo from Nielsen in a bucket with hot water, give it a good going over with that, rinse off, maybe a second pass, and I will dry it off with a drying cloth. It's coming up quite nicely actually. Take a look at this. The blue is shining beautifully in the sunshine. Look at that. Nice, I'm happy with that. There's a few marks on the bonnet. There's some bird lime here that's eaten into the paintwork, and we can sort of see a big old scratch down this side. We're getting there. There you are. Wash your Wira today. This is what I'm using as the shampoo. Nielsen cherry shampoo. Got sent this as part of a whole host of stuff. It's brilliant. 2 capfuls into a bucket of water, clean with warm water. Easy peasy. Right, I've got my bucket of hot water. Now it's very hot. Ah, you bugger, that's hot. Ha, hot. With my Nielsen cherry shampoo, give that a good old swish in there. And I'm gonna do it a bit at a time, panel at a time, starting with the roof. You shouldn't use a sponge, John. You shouldn't just do it like that. You shouldn't wash cars like that. Well, it's done all right for me the past 30 years. So I shall carry on doing it the way that I like doing it, thank you. So I'm happy with the roof. Now I'll spray it off. Okay, there's so much stuff in these roof drains, it's unbelievable. There's still more in the roof drains. Right, work your way around now. Am I happy with the roof? No. Am I going to do the roof again? Yeah. In a second pass. Right, here we go. Now let's do the offside. I'm going to do the filler cap in a second. Lovely. Let's do the fuel filler. Aha. Ugh. Super. Top tip, always clean behind your flaps. Careful not to let that ping, else you could have a broken windscreen or rear window, and that is not what you want. Last but not least, the front. Last port of call now then is to towel it off. I've got one of these super duper microfiber towels. It's from Asda, and actually it's a very good thing. Just dry it off with your towel. People overlook this step, but it is an important step. You're drying off stage. Oh, I haven't half hurt my fingers. Bloody good thing, these cloths. I think for about £6 or £7 you can chamois off your whole car. Well, with a quick rinse off and dry off, it looks okay from sort of 10 metres away in the tripod, but now I can see just how bad the paintwork is. And you probably can't see it, but it's all scuffed and marked on the bonnet where a cat has probably been jumping all over it. There's a massive scrawk all down this side and down here where it looks like it's been keyed. And a whole load of dents and wibbles in this door. But apart from that, well, she looks relatively good. And I hurt my finger. Aha, the wiper arms have gone back on. Oh, yeah. They are, look. Shiny, relatively. The finishing piece. Right, moving on then, while that dries off and the paint sort of just gets all the moisture out of it, I'm going to hoover the car out. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm not going to show you me hoovering a car out for 20 minutes, but that's the next thing while it's all drying off. Take a look at what it does look like though. Well, not too bad to be honest with you. The floor mats are a bit grubby and there's a bit of gunk all in there, and the seats probably haven't been cleaned for Lord knows how long. Just get rid of that. Yeah, all that in there. It doesn't look too bad, but we'll get it cleaned out a little bit in there. Take this out, give it a shake. Could do with a jet wash off really, but I haven't got time today. Oh. That's making no difference. What you're meant to do is wet it, then use this, then wet it again, then use one of them extractors. Oh, this is shit. That's terrible, isn't it? You see that? That's done sod all, that is. Well, I've just had a cup of tea. The car is all nice and dry. I'm going to put all my kit away, put it all back in the van. Let's show you around then, because I've given it a bit of a clean on the inside. It's not perfect, it is purely a first pass, but I've had the brush on the seats. I think I'm going to have to get the foam on there. All the mats nice and clean. All the dash and plastics I've started to do. Again, I've got to get all up in there and all up in there, but it's looking okay. That passenger seat actually is worse than the driver's seat was, but I haven't done that one yet. Door card. The passengers, sorry, not the passenger, the rear seats actually are very nice, and they've come up nicely. If you look at the headlining as well, it's good. So the back seats are looking good. This is what I've used, a drill and a brush attachment and a mask, because the amount of dead skin that came off the seats was incredible. You don't want to be breathing that in. There you go, look. The rear 60/40 seats at the back have come up nicely. And a work in progress, the passenger seat. I've not done that one as well as the driver's seat because I'm losing the light and, well, the will to live. But there it is. There's the Proton after a good old scrub and clean first pass. I've thrown away loads of just bits and pieces that were in the car, old, you know, parking tickets and old tins of de-icer, and I've thrown away I think 6 or 7 ice scrapers. Lord knows how icy it gets over in Derbyshire, but I didn't need all them. The next port of call is going to be to give it a machine polish and just address the poor paintwork. But considering it now has an MOT, it is now road legal, and we know that it drives nicely and isn't going to cause me, hopefully, too much drama. That's why I'm now putting the time and effort into making it look good. Yeah, it looks nice, actually, and the wheel trims are growing on me. Those E3 wheel trims. I'm gonna have to save up some pennies and get me Dent man round. He charges £60 a panel normally. Every single panel on the car is dented. He doesn't do a day rate and he doesn't do a car rate. It is £60 a panel. So let's call it 50, 51, 52, 53. It needs about £500 worth of dent removal on it. Is it worth it? No, of course it's not worth it. But am I going to do it? Probably. So watch this video, like, hype and subscribe, and every sort of, I don't know, 10 comments or so is probably going to pay to pop a dent out. And there are lots. I mean, like upwards of 50 probably on it. Anyway, comment down below then, help me pay for the dent removal. What do you reckon now it's had a bit of a scrub? Like, hype, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. Oh, I didn't show you the window wipers, did I? Did I now, since Dad's done them? Ta-da! Right, till next time, have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you later from me and Wira. Goodbye. There are so many more Proton related videos on the channel, and I've actually selected a couple that I think you might like here on this page. Give them a click to watch them now. Don't forget to subscribe for more Proton fun and lots more videos coming soon.